Hello, everybody. Welcome back here to Tuesday Night Modern. I'm your commentator, Luke Teese, with
With who?
Kyle Palmer.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot my name for a second. We got an interesting one for you this round. We've got Esper Control, and what I'm being told is not your average Jund. This is Risk Factor Jund.
I know, Connor just built this today because he was building it when I walked in, or when not when I walked in, when I was over there jamming some Can Lander.
Yeah, I saw a play set of Esper Charms.
Yeah, gotta love Esper Charm.
Right. Well, I kind of hate Esper Charm.
Is it because of the Esper Charm story?
Yeah, the Esper Charm story is obnoxious. You want to tell it or should I?
You can tell it. I wasn't there, so I don't.
I wasn't there either, but...
Oh, I don't
still
know
know
it
it.
too well. I know it a little bit.
All right, well, I'm going to cast Esper Charm, draw 2 cards. So you're casting Esper Charm, targeting who? I guess targeting me. All right, well, the only mode on Esper Charm that targets is the discard 2. So I guess you're going to discard 2? No, that's not what I said. Well, I mean, we can call a judge if you want. You did say you were targeting you. Yeah, gotta love scum.
You can hear us during the replays too. That's lit. All right, good to know. I'm just gonna talk nonsense during the replays as well.
Great.
So we took the negate, which is interesting. I guess it might have been the only card we were able to take, because it's all like Teferi, Cryptic, some other crap.
Yeah, this could potentially let a turn 3 Liliana resolve.
Mono Red Phoenix with Fork Bolt or Skewers. Skewer. Skewer is way too good. Much rather have another Lightning Bolt than a Skewer. Or much rather have another Lightning Bolt than a Fork Bolt. I think most people have had enough Phoenix for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Phoenix, the only reason Phoenix is popular, in my opinion, is because it lets people feel like they're playing a fair deck when they're really playing a combo deck.
Or lets them feel like they're playing a combo deck when they're playing a fair deck.
Yep.
I don't know if you've ever cast like 3 mana Morphoses in a turn just to get back a 3/2.
Or if you
That's pretty good.
Faithless Looting away a Phoenix or 2 Phoenixes and then gut shot, and then swung for or dealt 8 damage on turn 1 when your opponent's on turn 0. That's also pretty. I saw a spicy list the other day that was playing a one of Past in Flames.
Jeez. That's kind of weird.
I was like, that's deep.
Were they playing Rituals?
Yeah, it was the mono red version.
Okay. I don't know. Seems like it could be good.
We got a Scoos, which is going to make Snapcaster not that great, but we're going to path it anyway, so we're not going to worry about that.
Bye-bye. Kind of surprised to see him throw off that path so quickly. But I guess he just doesn't want to take chip shot damage. And he does have a Snapcaster in hand. So it lets him get that path back later.
Crash Through or Mutagenic Growth over Skewer? I think I like Skewer over Mutagenic Growth. And over Crash Through. Three damage is just better. Skewer is a bad top deck though. But
Not if they're at 3 and you have 3 lands.
you're playing at sorcery speed anyway, typically. Like you're gonna be like bolting and gut shotting on your main phase and then skewering. Liliana.
Yep. This is why we saw him take that negate.
This is going to be hard to deal with if we don't have an answer, but we do. We have a Teferi, which is kind of an answer, but we'll be able to find something. We could even run out of Snapcaster. I doubt we will, but...
Yeah, especially since Last Hope just kills it.
Yep.
Had he minused it, could have seen that happen, but he does have the Lightning Bolt.
Typical control player of play my land pass. Gonna be able to logic knot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for 5. I was just straight up counting them. The mana.
Tristan just with a bunch of removal spells in hand, though.
Mm.
Yeah,
Which is good for
Raging Ruby.
Connor. Activate. Attack. Snapcaster Path.
Yeah, this is.
Connor,
a
you
reason
can target
why,
it.
This is the reason why Liliana should have waited to take up, so that way he could do it second main
He's like, I'm gonna wait, I guess.
and actually kill the Snapcaster.
I don't know if Connor doesn't know that he can target the path and then fetch.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, I would imagine Connor does since he's a level 1 judge, but
Yeah, but the way he did that made it appear he didn't.
Like, you played it, but I mean in response, you still do better. Like, I don't know if that really mattered that you had a fetch, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I wanted to do it.
I don't know. I mean, this is
Pay for it. Like
better sequencing if there's something like a surgical extraction.
I guess that's true as well.
Well, I mean, then you could just do it in response to target, so
Yeah,
no, that doesn't really do anything either.
I meant, like, did it matter that you fetched first?
when I fetched.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to fetch a basic island. So off of these were the two I had. So if I casted off these and then got a basic island, I wouldn't have another white source.
We're gonna be able to.
Alright, yeah.
We're either gonna get a removal spell out of Tristan's hand, or we're going to be able to keep this Liliana in check.
Yeah. Well, not too much. I mean, you're going to be able to knock it down to 3.
Yeah, that's. Well, it's only 1. Like 6 is when it ults, isn't it?
7.
7. Okay.
Yeah, I've always loved Last Hope. Last Hope's really good. I had a pretty interesting interaction with Liliana Last Hope. The last time I played Legacy, I was playing Elves versus Death Shadow that had a Liliana Last Hope, and I had a Pendlehaven, which I was bluffing the activation on one of my creatures so that it wouldn't die to Liliana Last Hope. But what's interesting is that Liliana Last Hope says until the beginning of your next turn. So if you were to save it with a Pendlehaven, it would still just die in your upkeep.
Yep.
So
Oh,
Pendlehaven does not
clean
save
up.
it.
Clean up.
Oh, would it?
That's it does.
Huh.
Everything, state-based effects go away on cleanup.
Interesting.
That's when. So if you're playing Ad Nauseam, and you have a Phyrexian on life, and you're at negative life, and you Angel's Grace, and you take lethal infect damage, you don't die until your cleanup's done.
Interesting.
Because I had an unlife player, or a Ad Nauseam player, attempt to go cast Angel's Grace, go to my untap, cast Angel's Grace, and I was like, that's not how that works.
I didn't know that.
You're also really good at also playing a single courser in your Jun list. You'd enjoy talking to Mike Belfato then, because he plays a green-black rock list that plays Courser of Krufix, Life from the Loam.
Ramnab Excavator, probably.
I don't think it plays Ramnab Excavator. I think it's just basically the rock minus like Bobs. I don't even think the rock runs Bobs actually. Does it?
It typically does.
But minus like some of the other cards, and then adding like a couple of coursers, some more man lands and stuff like that. Yeah, we probably have some replays of it.
He probably also
On our
plays
YouTube
stuff
channel.
Like Raven's Crime.
Yeah, I think he does.
Raven's Crime is really good in the mid-range matchups or the control matchups. Really
But
breaks it open.
Yeah, he's playing it. He was playing it for a pretty decent amount of time. We probably have some replays on our YouTube channel from it.
Probably going to see Lily go down, get back to Bloodbraid Elf.
Ooh,
Or the other blood braid off. Got to get back the foil one.
Big oof.
What's better than one blood braid? 2 blood braids.
We can tick down again and get another blood braid. Oof.
What's better than 2 blood braids?
Unfortunately, I don't think this Abrupt Decay is going to hit anything in Connor's deck. This is where
Yeah.
Assassin's Trophy is just strictly better. So we're going to Fairy Tuck, though, this Lily.
Yeah.
Which is not exactly what we want to be doing. Because Tristan might just be able to cascade into it.
Yeah.
Bolt the Teferi. Opt in response. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
That brings back some memories.
Take a look. It's in a book. Do-do-do-do.
It's been like a nice 12 years since I've heard that.
Yeah, he plays like Manlands, and that's kind of the engine, and he plays like Tech Edge and stuff like that too. Like his list is really cool. It looks like a fun green black rock list.
Hey, that Abrupt Decay found something to do.
Huh? Oh,
Get
get
discarded.
his get discarded. Yeah.
That's why you play it, right? To be discard fodder for Liliana.
I'm gonna path the Blood Braid, and thank you the Snapcast for the follow. Yep, one Loam plus Seismic Assault.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. Alright, so we're doing the
That's
discard
cute.
2 or the draw 2? You'd always do the draw step, discard 2. Probably what we're going to see happen.
We
Go
might.
to the
Yeah.
other Liliana. Or you could just get in with Colonnade and kill the Liliana.
Yeah, I think that actually is what we're gonna do.
But doesn't he have a Fatal Push in here? No, the Fatal Push is gone.
Yeah. We have. I don't know what he has.
He's got
His
a Liliana,
Bolt.
Last Hope, and a Bolt. So Last Hope's going to get back Blood Braid. Going to be able to cast Blood Braid again. Yeah, so I think I kind of...
This is the value engine of John.
I think I kind of would have liked casting the Esper Charm instead of getting with the Colonnade.
Looks like Tristan has a Courser in his deck as well. Look at that.
Grows or Tarmogoyf. It's enchantment in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well hopefully we don't get a discard spell to discard the Esper Charm.
This actually,
Scavenging is still pretty good.
this actually came up last week. When can you respond to the Liliana tick down trigger or tick down activation? After or before they mill?
Oh, you would respond before they mill.
Yeah, because we had someone try to respond after they milled and
Yeah.
take
there's no
one of the
point either.
creatures they milled over. But you can't do that. Bring the Colonnade out to the front to be the blocker. We have double bolt in hand though. We can kill it. Don't think that's really what we want to be using double bolt for, but
What do you think you want to be using double bolt for? Just 6 to the face?
yeah. Well, you could bolting the Colonnade once to
Yeah.
kill it is fine, but bolting it twice is a little excessive.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, to see the whole time. You wanna exile something?
Yeah, I want to make sure. Oh, is Snapcaster next one?
Yeah. I dealt it.
Connor should have a Snapcaster in his graveyard if that's what he's looking for.
No, that got exiled with
Oh,
Logic Knot.
That's right. Forgot about Magic Knot. We're gonna eat our Courser, our Scoos. Trying to find a 2 on the die.
Thanks,
Tech.
Rob. I'm here to put you to sleep.
In front of the BBE. BBE dies. Tick
So
up.
now we're just going to be able to use Liliana to kill that.
Yeah, look at that. That's a
So
good play.
Connor took, what, 4? So he's down to 9.
We're going to Esper Charm.
Draw 2? Targeting who?
We're going to draw 2. We drew a Settle the Wreckage and a land.
Interesting.
All right, so we got a land.
Settle the Wreckage is spicy. He's going to have to fetch shock for it, though. Is Connor actually at 13? I believe he should be at 9.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain he's at 9.
So if he goes for that fetch shock, he's just going to get double bolted.
Either
But
way,
his
I
only
think
other
Connor's...
option is to Cryptic Tap.
Does he have Cryptic?
Yeah, that's his 2 cards in hand are Settle the Wreckage, Cryptic Command.
I didn't see the other card. Cash in the Lily. Tarmogoyf. Oop.
Hey,
BB.
what's better than 1 Blood Braid? Like 700,000 Blood Braids.
Literally hitting every single BB.
Alright, well, Blood Braid and the Shardless Agent, which will then hit Baleful Strix.
Come on, kid. Stop flipping your deck. Maelstrom Pulse?
Come
on,
I'm
come
gonna
on.
hit the Scavenging Ooze.
Against it.
I think my favorite thing I've ever watched was someone a Gen player not realizing how Maelstrom Pulse worked and Maelstrom pulsing his opponent's singular Goyf when he had 3 Goyfs on the field.
Oh, yeah. I
I was
also got
like-
to see some in Detention Sphere search for Escanta when they also had to search for Escanta out.
Stuff like that is like the best just to watch. It feels bad as a player, but it feels good just to watch.
It's even better when you just see the shame scoop right after.
Mm.
Beginning of combat, I'll finish.
Looks like we are seeing a before combat.
2 player attacks.
Well, since he tapped both of his red, he's not going to be able to.
Bolt this turn.
Oh, so he is doing the Cryptic.
Yep, I think that's definitely reasonable.
Yeah. Probably going to bounce the Blood Braid. Makes sense, right?
Yep.
Bounce Blood Braid, draw a card. What he's going to tap, that doesn't make any sense.
Looks.
Does he still have a Raging Ravine? I thought he did.
Yeah, that's what's underneath the swamp there.
No, it's a
it's
black
a
red land.
Blackbird.
Hmm.
I thought you did too.
Maybe he went away somehow. Might have missed something.
It might be underneath one of the lands. Sometimes people
Definitely possible.
cover up their lands exactly. Trips you up. This skews on the field is troublesome. I'm gonna pass back. Tristan is going to.
Duress.
Oh, duress.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, we're gonna scoop.
Seems like a pretty good top deck.
Main deck duress. Oof. Main deck. Ugh. That's a big oof.
Can we get an F in the chat for Connor, please?
Yep. So what do you think? We're seeing taking a look at Connor's sideboard here now.
Saw some Bitter Blossoms.
Yeah.
That was pretty spicy. It's going to grow the Tarmogoyf.
Some EE, some other stuff. He did choice not to bring in the Rest in Peace.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know,
not the biggest fan of Rest in Peace against John. Like, it's okay, but it shuts off your Snapcasters as well.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I guess since you're, especially Esper is a little more Snapcaster based than something like Jeskai because you don't have that reach. So, I guess it makes a little more sense to not bring it in.
But yeah, I'm wondering what are the typical cards we're not seeing play in Tristan's deck, because there's definitely some spicy ones. But it looked like mostly everything was there. I didn't see Bobs or Tarmogoyf, so maybe some of those are missing. Maybe he's just trimming out some of the discard.
I know a lot of Jund players are kind of shying away from like a full play set of Bobs right now.
Yeah.
Like even like Reed Duke talks about he's like playing like 3 and sometimes 2.
Yeah, I've always seen there be a 7 total of Blood Braid and Bob. So if you play the 4 Blood Braid, you typically only play 3 Bob, and vice versa.
Yeah, fun.
Yes.
Those were for the cards that were given away.
There were Sean ports.
Rashadon. You think that's a card that could be in Masters?
Yeah, I don't think that'd be too terrible.
I talked about the
Pretty curious how Wasteland would do.
I talked about the lands from Scourge, I think is what they're from. They're tap to add a colorless mana or tap to add green or black. If activate this only if you control Stomp. Tap
Oh,
to
the
add
tainted? The
Yeah.
tainted lands? Oh, those would be fine.
I think those could be like a cool little.
I don't know
Like-
if they'd see any play, but
I don't know if they would either, but they they could provide good lands for like budget people,
yeah,
like better than the pain lands.
that makes sense. So I really hope they do like a buy a box promo for this set that's like a snap 4 of inclusion in Modern, and you can only get it as a foil promo from buying a box of the set.
Well, they said they are doing a buy a box promo.
Did they actually?
Yeah.
Man, I was just trying to meme.
No, they are actually doing a buy a box promo, and it
Oh.
is only available as the buy a box promo.
I'm pretty sure you're lying to me right now.
I'm not. They did.
I don't think they'd be that dumb.
They did. They 100% did. Yeah. See.
What is wrong with them?
It's a reprint. Yeah.
Oh, it's a reprint.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's the thing. Sorry.
Okay.
That's what they said. They said if they do any buy a box promos, they are going to be reprints. I
Okay.
think.
I thought we were gonna have another Nexus of Fate problem.
Yeah. No. I think it's going to be like. I think it's going to be like something that might be playable at least. Oh, please be natural order. They talked about a really strong blue card on stream. So I'm really like I don't hope it's Force of Will. I will say that I don't want Force of Will in Modern.
I think Force will be fine.
I want Force Spike.
Yeah. I mean, we already have Mana Tide, and that doesn't see any play. But, I mean, I honestly think Force Will would be good for the format. Like, Force Will, you definitely don't want in, like, the mid-rangey matchups, which is what a lot of Modern is.
I think
And
Days
it's
is
just
fine.
going to help, like... I would much rather have Force Will than Days.
You'd much rather have Force of Will than Days?
Yeah. Days is going to let the tempo decks just reign supreme. Like, it's going to make, like, Delver much better.
I don't know.
mean,
Delver's
Grixis
like
Shadow.
non-existent though in Modern.
I mean, it's going to make Shadow better, too. You get to bounce your Shock Land and Shock again.
I guess. Gush would be way too good. Yeah. Shadow gushing with Shocklands.
Yeah. Yeah, Force Will or Stormcloak would probably have to go up in price. Like that might actually be what the buy box promo they're talking about is. A buy box promo Stormcloak would be pretty cool.
What else was I talking about with people? There's a bunch of stuff from like Odyssey, and like there's a bunch of stuff from Odyssey block I'd like to see in Modern. I love Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's my favorite set. Like I never played in it obviously because I was like 2, but it's such a cool set.
I
And
think,
it's so big.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a 350 card set.
I think Veteran Explorer would be really cool in Modern.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of interesting room to go with that.
I think Veteran Explorer seems perfectly fair. I think Wirewood Symbiote or one of those other ones seems perfect. One of those elves seems perfectly fine.
To go with Veteran Explorer, maybe we could get my favorite commander of all time, Marin of Clan Miltoff. That would be sick.
Well, the biggest thing about Veteran Explorer is like probably the easiest way to sack is like the Seer. Like we don't
Yeah.
really have like we don't have Cabal Therapy obviously, so we don't have like a good like I guess
Well, now
you
we
could
have
do it with Cabal Therapy on a
Therapist.
stick. So I guess you go Veteran Explorer turn 1, Cabal Therapist turn 2, another
Yeah.
Veteran Explorer.
You know, I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be, like Chimera saying, there's going to be Wirewood Symbiote, Quarian Ranger, Birchlaw Rangers, Natural Order, Gaia's Cradle, and then they're going to unban Glimpse.
Yes, exactly.
I'm pretty sure that that's all guaranteed.
Yeah. I do think one of the elf untappers will be, or I think, excuse me, or Birchlaw Rangers.
I really hope it's Wirewood Symbiote, so that way we can do the infinite combo with Mirror Entity.
Mm.
Do you know that?
No, I don't actually.
So Wirewood Symbiote says return an elf to your hand, untap target creature.
Yeah.
So if you use Mirror Entity to turn your Wirewood Symbiote into an elf, you can bounce itself and then recast it. So if you have any creature that taps for more than 2 mana, so say in Modern, I don't think we have Priest of Titania, because that's the one that they use in Legacy.
No.
But you could use the 3 mana one, Elvish Archdruid.
Yeah.
You could tap your Archdruid for 3 mana, then bounce your Wirewood Symbiote. Well, pay 1 mana to make your Wirewood Symbiote an elf. Bounce it, untap the other guy, tap it for 3 more mana, and then just keep doing that.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And then you can just overrun with the dude
With Azuri. Yeah.
or the other. Well, I guess it's
Oh,
not an
you mean
overrun.
with mirror entity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's not technically overrun since they don't get trampled, but they still get +X/+X. That is cute. I never thought about that. Thank you, Puzak123 for the
Thanks for
follow.
the follow. Jinx, yummy soda. I'm about out of this Mountain Dew anyway, so.
How much percent for counterspell? Like straight up counterspell? I don't think at all.
Oh, no, I actually think that it's pretty likely.
Do you think it's likely?
They said that they were
I
going to
think
print it in a Dominaria, but they didn't want to put it in the standard.
Mm,
So that pretty
makes
much
sense.
guarantees that it's going to be in the set.
I think it's a fine card for modern, but sometimes I don't think Wizards is willing to take the chance.
Yeah, I'm like 90% positive on
But
Counterspell.
I guess since this is again a straight to modern set, then it might
Maybe
be
that'll
possible.
be the buy a box promo.
What counterspell?
Yeah.
That could be cool. Ooh, they should print the
Mana Drain,
no the they should print the what is it?
Time Walk.
No, it's the arena promo of counterspell.
Oh, that art? Yeah.
Yeah,
that would be
because that
pretty
art's
sweet.
super sweet.
What was the other one that they did with that? There was one other card. It was red.
I don't know.
It was Counterspell, and they had another counterpart to it. I don't remember.
Oof, the one line keep. Yeah, sometimes people like to keep greedy hands, man.
How are you going to have Skull Clamp on a creature? You can't equip a creature to a creature.
Skull Camp, living weapon equipment. What?
It's a Skull Clamp with Bestow.
Skull Clamp with bestow. They did say we're getting new mechanics too. We have to remember that. I think that's like the coolest part, honestly. Part that
Yeah.
I'm most excited for is new mechanics.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're gonna not wimp out on the mechanics, and we're gonna get like really good mechanics. Like some of the mechanics for standard are cool, but not as good as some of the mechanics that we could see potentially.
Instead of cumulative upkeep, it's cumulative instep.
There we go. Ugh. Good lord. We're gonna play a Courser.
What is the third mode on
Esper Charm.
Esper Charm?
Destroy target enchantment.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is
That's
that a Kitchen Sinks? Pretty sure it's a Kitchen Sinks. You're gonna draw two.
land and Esper Charm.
And Esper Charm. Seems good.
Alright, we'd like to see a fetch land though. Cryptic.
So now we're gonna use this Esper Charm to destroy the Courser.
Don't think we want to do that now. Call me crazy.
What would you want to do in the draw step?
I think we just want to wait to see what Tristan wants to do.
I mean, that's fair.
You know, be reactive.
Well, I was just saying, if he sees that there's a land on top,
Mm.
he doesn't want him to hit his fourth land, so he could destroy it in the draw step.
Yeah.
See, I ain't done. I got some smarts in me.
Counter draw.
Or counter bounce. I like counter bounce.
Counter bounce.
I would 100%
Definitely.
counter bounce.
That's some tempo.
Yeah.
Counter bounce my island. Fatal push.
See, and then you just attack for 4 with Colonnade here.
They could print
Yeah.
Little Girl.
100% in the draw
Chaos
step.
Orb.
Kill that in the draw step. What are you doing, Connor?
Connor, killing us. Just kidding. It's fine. It's not too big of a deal.
He wants to like hold up counter magic. He can't cast anything if he doesn't have 4 mana. Now he's gonna be able to start Bloodbraiding.
I want to see more old characters get revamped on cards. That's fair. I was super excited to see Sarah get finally get a Planeswalker.
I mean, I think it would be sweet if we got Raphellos. Not reprinted, but revamped.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like, we could get like a Raphellos that is a
A
natural
Planeswalker?
natural order on a stick.
That would be cool. Or Raphellos Planeswalker. That
Was
would be
Raphellos
sweet.
a Planeswalker?
No, but maybe he got a spark. I don't actually know Raphellos' story. I should probably, find that out since,
Yeah,
you know,
since you-
Raphellos is my name on like, everything. It's just my favorite card.
It's a good card.
You would say that. I would say that, Luke.
Yeah. See, Senior, we need good merfolk.
New Baron. Baron Sangir or Blood Baron? Which Baron?
Yeah. Glimpse the unthinkable on a stick.
Oh, okay.
That's
I didn't see your most recent message, the Baron Sangir. Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
drew land off that. Did we really just play? Did we draw? No, we didn't. We drew. We just played a skews off. Wait. Okay. We just played a skews rather than trying to cast one of these BBs in our hand. That was interesting. Baron
You wanna get
Singer,
the Blood Red counter.
an actual Yawgmoth.
That'd be kind of cool.
It would be, but I don't like Yawgmoth. I don't know. Like storyline wise, Yawgmoth is like almost more of an idea than he is a freaking character.
I don't actually know much about Yawgmoth.
He's,
I'm not very big into the lore.
he's just the big bad evil guy that the dungeon or the D&D's party has to go after. Risk factor?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take 4.
Did we just put that upside down? I think we did. Glimpse the unthinkable on a stick seems a bit strong.
I'd rather have a Glimpse of Nature on a stick. 1 mana elf. Whenever you cast another creature this turn, draw a card.
1 mana health.
Now if I draw 3
I guess that would be okay. When it enters the battlefield, you get the trigger.
1 mana elf, ETB, draw 1 card for each creature you've cast this turn.
1 mana elf, ETB, storm. Risk factor. That's a quality meme.
Alright, so this is what you do. You play Life from the Loam and Risk Factor. So that way if you have 3 Life from the Loams in your graveyard and they say draw 3, you just dredge 3 Life from the Loams.
Exactly.
Putting 10 cards in your graveyard with the Risk Factor.
Potentially growing your goyfs so big.
And then you can discard the Life from the Loam to jumpstart the Risk Factor. Man, just the combos.
Not your
This is such a strong meme. We still have enough mana to activate this colonnade as well. We ain't scared of no ghosts.
We ain't scared of no Centaur, Elf, Berserker.
Wait, is it really an elf berserker?
That is Blood Red, yeah. It's an Elf Berserker.
I did not actually know that.
But yeah, I don't actually know what Corsair's creature type is besides Centaur.
I think it's just centaur.
Okay.
You played Knight's Whisper. I know Mr. Michael Farrell played what's the not the domain, Confluence one.
Oh, what is it? That's Painful Truce.
Painful Truce. He played Painful Truce, and we watched him on stream back here, BBE into it.
Yeah. I've seen a Painful Truce for 4 before. That was pretty sweet.
Was there a Thalia out?
Yeah.
I love it. I saw him get skipped. It was painful.
I've cast a lot of Painful Truce in my day. Back in the Comms block standard where we got to play 4-color Jund. I got to play like Goblin Dark Dweller for my Kolaghan's Gaban to get back my Siege Rhinos. And the Painful Truce to draw 3 more Siege Rhinos.
Cryptic command on a creature. How about we get the wizard from Odyssey that lets you tap an untapped wizard you control and counter target spell unless its controller pays 1.
Alright, so I got a pretty good idea for a creature here. So it's 3 mana, green, green, green. 4/4/4. That's it.
What?
Yeah, it'd be pretty strong, right?
Green.
It would do what creatures do. They attack.
Green,
Instead
green,
of all this
green,
fancy
4/4?
nonsense. Nah, I'm
Just
just kidding.
no-
It'd have to be a 7/7. 3 mana 7/7.
Exactly. I think mid-range and some small creature decks do need like jumpstart risk factor. Oh, just cast risk factor. Oh, we're jumpstarting. We're jumpstarting.
Let me show you the one in my hand real quick. You know, take 4.
Connor goes to. Oh, we're Sphinxes revving? I didn't even notice we were Sphinxes revving, to be honest.
Yeah, we're revving for 6.
I haven't
That's a
named
lot.
any yet.
How much will it be?
Oh,
Sphinxes rev is a good card.
so I'll be at 10.
They're doing a lot of moving with the life total. There we go. He is going to 10.
I think Tristan thought he was going to be able to kill him.
Is that what, turn 1?
Of turns?
Is it turns?
No, we're not in turns.
I think there's a good potential of us getting counterspell.
It shouldn't even be an elf. Like, it should just be I don't know, like a dryad, 1 mana green dryad. While this card is on the battlefield, it counts as an elf. Just to
It doesn't
troll
do
us.
anything else. It's just a 1/1.
Yeah.
1 mana 1/1. We're literally just playing elf ball from here on out.
The voice.
There's a non-zero chance of counter.
Dryad Arbor,
Yeah.
but an elf? Oh, man.
Dryad Arbor. No.
You're making
That
me
sounds-
cry a little bit here.
Inquisition? You drew 6 cards, Connor. Come on. How many of them were lands?
All right. Hear me out. Dryad Arbor, but an elf. But it had us to enter the battlefield tapped. I think that's
Snapcaster Sphinxes Rev? Oh, this is gross.
or Dryad Arbor, but it's an elf. But when it enters a battlefield, you have to return an untapped land you control to your hand. I think that would actually be fair.
Dryad Arbor, but a changeling. There we go.
And that's actually just its name.
Tristan's
Dryad
going
Arbor,
to take
but
the
a changeling.
Bitter Blossom, which is fine by Connor. I don't think he wants to be casting that Bitter Blossom. I think we're
Yeah.
our win con is going to be this colonnade. What is it? Is that a Liliana?
Aimlet Elves. And then you can play your Mass Hysteria to get all your elves haste.
Bolt the Snapcaster. We're going to gain 4, 5.
I have actually seen Mass Hysteria elves in Modern before. That's pretty cool. So every time you play an elf, you draw a card. And then with Beast Whisper, you essentially just like glimpse off.
Well, Paul is currently playing a combo elves list
Is
that
he?
is mono green, or basically mono green. It's like green and splashing in the sideboard for cards. And that's actually, it's not bad. It's pretty good. He,
So at what point does Connor just get to light on his hand and be like, well, you concede? You're dead. I've got it all.
I have counters. I have creature removal. You're dead. I'm missing a search for Ascanta. EE for 3?
How about we get like a 1 mana Ward of Bones? Doesn't that sound like fun?
1 mana what?
Ward of Bones.
What's a ward?
Ward of Bones is a 6 mana artifact that says opponents cannot play creatures, lands, or artifacts if they can control more than you.
Yes, I've heard. I've played against that card in Commander.
Yeah, that card's a delight. You just go 1 mana Ward of Bones. Alright, you can't play your second land or a creature. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, definitely. Be okay with a Ward of Bones. Tarmogoyf. Spell Snare. Ugh, Connor doesn't play Reliquary Tower in his control list, so he has to discard cards. What is he doing with his life?
What the heck? Smokestack creature?
Literally has every single 3 mana card in his deck.
I actually think Goblin Settler would be pretty cool.
Goblin Settler.
It's only from Portal. It's a Avalanche Riders on a Goblin.
Yeah,
It's a 4 mana 1/1, I think.
That's-
TP Destroy Land.
it's fine.
It's like an $80 Goblin just because it was only printed in Portal.
Hashtag most Portal things.
Yeah.
That's why the exhaustion art from Portal is like $20-something,
Yeah.
and makes me sad because it's the best Portal or best art for exhaustion.
Orcish Lumberjack. I don't think that they want to do that. I don't think they want to give more combo potentials, but I do like me some Orcish Lumberjack.
What's Orcish on Lumberjack?
It's a 1 mana red creature, sacrifice, add 3 red mana to your mana pool. You might have to pay green to activate it. I don't remember. But it's some kind of a ritual on a creature.
Cute. It's very thematic. Esper Charm.
I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out here. There is no way that this game's actually going to finish, or this match is going to finish.
Tap, sack a forest. Add 3 mana in any combination of red or green to your mana pool. That's
Yeah,
nice.
that card just busted. Orcish Lumberjack. It's a very good card.
We're going to blow up this EE on 3. Kill half his board.
Why not humans? Why can't humans have more toys?
And spirits. Come on, spirits is nice.
Enduring Ideal, but for sorceries? Yeah. I don't think that they're ever going to go back to Epic. Epic is pretty high up on the Storm scale.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that I would honestly think isn't that high on the storm scale, but is. Like, shoot. What was I was just talking about one the other day.
Tribal? That was pretty high up there, and I was surprised about that.
Mm. I
Banner.
think Flashback is, like, kind of high.
Yeah.
And that was the one that I was most surprised by. I know Threshold is really high.
Landwalk is pretty high on there.
Yeah, Landwalk is high. Inquisition?
Hexproof is as well. Although they continue to use Hexproof.
No, I think Shroud is and Hexproof is.
Okay. I mean, I prefer Shroud to Hexproof. It prevents you from, like, putting an Onsara's Wing on your Carnage Giant or something stupid.
Yeah.
That's a lot of guys.
Make 6 1/1s. You get to take an opt, or a path, or a push. You can't take that. You can't take that.
Can't take that one. It's like, yeah, you put that thing back.
Path or push, path or push, path or push. Is he at the point where he gets a free removal spell? You probably have one more basic land, maybe 2. Yeah, Shroud is high, which kind of sucks because, like you said, it's. I honestly prefer it because it prevents people from doing stupid stuff.
Yeah. Luke, you should definitely play Red White Prison this weekend because that would be pretty cute. And you've actually done pretty well with it in all the events, so I don't know. I think you should go for it. I can't wait to get paired against you round 1 and just get dunked on.
I want Temporal Mastery, or not Temporal Mastery, Temporal Manipulation.
Yeah. No,
Give me
Chimera, just Blood Moon deck that plays some other random cards.
Give me another 5 mana taking turn spell, please. Don't really need it, but give me it. So I can run a split. People can't just Meddling Mage name Time Warp.
Yeah. I've done that to someone before.
I've had it done to me. Connor just, I think this is exactly what I do. I just, once I get to the point of having this many lands, I just stack them.
Yeah. As a heads up to anybody that plans on going to the Columbus Regionals this weekend, I was told that there was 4 spots left, like 10 minutes ago. So if you have not signed up already, I would do so now.
There already is a 3 mana taking turn spell with drawback. It's 3 mana.
You lose the game.
You know, 3 mana, take an extra turn, except your lands. Don't skip your untap step.
Oh, you're talking about oh, what is that card? Not Second Sunrise. It's I forget the name of it.
There's also a 1 blue-red, take an extra, or flip a coin. If you win the flip, take an extra turn.
There's also 1 right red. Your creatures get indestructible. Take an extra turn. You lose at the end of that turn.
And there is.
There's also a 2 mana for red. Take an extra turn. You lose at the end of that turn.
Yep, and that one is like $90.
Is it really? Jeez.
I think so. That's the one from Portal, isn't it?
I think they reprinted it. Could be wrong though. All right, well, Connor's got to go ahead and hurry up and win this game, or
Yeah,
Tristan's going to win.
Yeah.
Because they're definitely going to time. It's just whether or not it's a draw or if Tristan gets the win.
I think Connor should just be attacking with this colonnade from here on out. Go to 21. We're going to opt. Snapcaster also would be really good here, because then we can Snapcaster the Secure the Waste.
Yeah.
Path Sphinx. Tristan's going to go search up something. We're going to no, we're not going to attack.
I'm not used to doing it.
We have 2 colonnades? I'm just double attacking with these colonnades at this point. While you're searching, I'm going to field ruin you so we can just speed this along. I don't have any basics left.
Nobody has basics.
We're trying to get rid of these Raging Ravines, though. Less threats for Connor to have to worry about.
Yeah.
Tristan has these risk factors in hand. Ooh, spooky. All right, we're going to tap, draw.
All right, Teferi tuck itself. Then play new Teferi, tuck it. What? He's
Took
got
up.
draw cards.
Risk factor, you.
I'll take 4.
We'll go to 11. Come on. Double activate colonnades.
Oh, you're just going to concede?
Oh, that Sphinx Rev.
All right. No, let's see if they can finish the game in 4 minutes. I mean, I agree he was dead, but surprised to see the concession.
You, Tristan, was dead? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We have a giveaway going on right now for those of you who just joined us in chat during this game. Tonight's giveaway is a Primeval Titan from Iconic Masters. Nice and minty fresh. If you want to sling some lands at people, make Valakutes do Valakut things, and
Play it in Jund.
play it in Jund. You can enter into that. Do exclamation mark enter in chat. You see people doing exclamation mark points. Let's know how many points they have. In order to get points, you can just sit here, watch the stream with us. You can follow the stream, or you can subscribe to the stream. You can also cheer bits if you want. Make it rain on us all day.
I don't have an umbrella.
Don't have an umbrella? Well, too bad to be you.
Covered in bit.
In order to enter, you do exclamation mark enter. You see King of 9X just did exclamation mark enter 10. That's how you do multiple entries. Yeah, we'll be giving this away at 10 p.m. tonight. So enter while you can if you want to win this awesome Primeval Titan.
Yep. Everybody here's looking forward to my idea, playing it in Jund.
Playing it in Jund.
Go
It's
get
just
your
like
Raging Ravines.
it's like the same as playing Ishkana in Jund, right?
Yeah, it's the same card.
Have you seen the quality creation I made?
No.
Well, I've been particularly fond of bad Photoshop images of cards and people recently. People keep randomly bringing it up, so I just keep doing it.
Okay.
We have this one, which we're not going to talk about on stream. We have Will's for his birthday, and then we have Mr. Michael Farrell as Ishkana and little baby Robert Meadows.
Perfect. If only we could shout out to the class.
And then we have Adam Olds' new profile picture. Animals.
I'm sad I don't get one.
Do you want one? Give me one. This was the first one that started. Someone said Eddie is a lizard, so I was like, okay. Because I said Obstinate Familiar is my favorite card from Odyssey, because it's such a stupid card.
Do you think that'll get reprinted?
Yes. Let's get a one. For those of you who don't know, Obstinate Familiar is a 1 red lizard creature. If you would draw a card, you may skip that draw instead. You know what it is? It's a hoser for Nekusar decks.
Yep.
And Commander.
Yep.
Can confirm. It's also, I've seen people play, what's the commander that lets you give people permanents?
Oh, Zedru?
Zedru playing it.
Alright, I've got the tech. The good old donate. No, it has to be harmless offering in modern. Harmless offering, Obstinate Familiar, Mindslaver, Wheel of Fate deck. So you Wheel of Fate and you have them choose to draw
But
0 cards.
Odyssey isn't legal, man. Are you talking about if it gets printed in Modern Horizons?
What do you mean if?
If.
When?
When?
All right, some mulligan decisions might be done by the time that there's time on the round.
Yeah, I think the
All right, they got 12 seconds. Go.
probably
19.
All right, lightning fast magic. You guys are going way too slow.
And let him go. 19.
Oh, wow.
He might be able to just.
You do not know how to play this quickly, I guess. You're supposed to be fetching while you pass.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of that.
Oh, turn 1. Or turn 0. Would you rule Tristan as turn 0?
Draw now to save time. You're not killing me turn 3.
Alright, they're just gonna
Okay.
scoop. Alright, that is round 2 for Tuesday Night Modern.
Yep. All right, guys, we're going to go get round 3 set up for you, and we'll be back here shortly.
Yeah, see you guys in a bit.